Once upon a time, there was a girl named Tohru Honda. She was kind, polite, and always trying her best to smile, because that's what her mother taught her. But behind her gentle smile was the ache of loss. Her mother, the one person she loved most, had passed away in a tragic accident. With nowhere to go and not wanting to trouble anyone, Tohru pitched a small tent in the woods and began living there alone. She went to school during the day, worked a part-time job, and at night returned to her tiny tent under the trees. It wasn't much, but she made it home. What Tohru didn't realize was that the land she chose belonged to the Sohma family. Yuki Sohma, her classmate, quiet, handsome, distant, and his cousin Shigure, a carefree novelist, lived nearby. One day, after a landslide buried her tent, they found out about her situation. Instead of turning her away, they invited her to live with them. In return, she could cook and clean, something she genuinely enjoyed. It felt like the beginning of something peaceful, but peace doesn't last long in stories like these. One day, a boy crashed through the ceiling. Literally, his name was Kyo Sohma, wild, loud, full of anger. He challenged Yuki to a fight on the spot. In the chaos, Tohru tried to stop them and slipped. She accidentally hugged Kyo from behind. In a flash of smoke, he turned into a cat. At first, Tohru thought she was dreaming, but no. This was real. The Sohmas carried a centuries-old curse. When hugged by someone of the opposite gender, they transformed into animals of the Chinese Zodiac. Yuki was the rat, Shigure the dog, Kyo the cat. The cat was never included in the official Zodiac legend, and because of that, Kyo lived with an even heavier burden. Tohru promised to keep their secret, and from that moment she became more than just a guest. She became family. She met more members of the Sohma clan, each one unique, each one hiding pain behind laughter, silence, or anger. Kisa, who stopped speaking. Momiji, the cheerful boy with a heartbreaking past. Hattori, the doctor who had to erase memories to protect the curse. Every Sohma had a story. Every story carried sorrow. And yet with every meal Tohru cooked, with every gentle word she offered, something began to shift. The Sohmas slowly started to open up, to laugh, to hope. But the curse wasn't just a quirk, it was a prison. And at its center was Akito, the head of the Sohma family. Controlling, broken, terrified of being left behind. Akito was determined to keep the family bound by pain and fear, believing that suffering was the only way to keep people close. Tohru saw through it all. She didn't fight with fists or anger. She fought with kindness, with understanding. She believed that even Akito could be free, that love meant letting go, not holding tighter. The story wasn't just about Tohru helping others. It was about her learning too, learning that it's okay to rely on others. That grief doesn't make you weak. That sometimes you have to fight for your own happiness. Through heartbreak and healing, fights and forgiveness, the curse began to weaken. Bonds were broken, not out of hatred, but to give everyone a chance to live freely, to grow beyond their past. In the end, Tohru didn't just change the Sohmas, they changed her too. This is the story of a girl who had nothing, no home, no family, and gave everything. A story of breaking curses, facing pain, and finding love in the most unexpected places.